my play clothes today. Actually had a lot of fun out on the farm with some friends exploring and investigating. And I just wanted to share something with you that just has got me thinking. And it has to do with the idea that less is more. Now, I don't know about you, but a lot of times I've walked into children's rooms and playrooms, and there's just a million things everywhere. And a lot of times you see kids emptying out off shelves or going through boxes, trying to find things, and and then they leave it, and then it's frustrating. Well, that was something, speaker that I got to hear. It was a couple of ladies from a lab school in Canada at Seneca College. And in their lab school, they're constantly, teacher researchers looking and seeing what's happening. They were noticing that about the toddlers. They would just go empty out the shelves and leave things, and then they noticed that too much time was being spent focusing on tidying up and putting things back so that they're ready for the next friend, and there just wasn't a lot of focus and concentration. But the big aha for me was that basically the staff was constantly interrupting the children's play, having them drag and put things back. So it really got me thinking, and just watching about children and the materials we give them. And I wondered if maybe it would be a little bit more helpful to use some open-ended things that could be used in a variety of centers, more loose parts that could be used as a variety of things instead of having so many things in the classroom. Something that's very open-ended. I think of the little wood cookies I had, and those were taken everywhere. They had a home in the science area, but they could be used in the dramatic play area. They could be taken over and used in the block area. So anyway, I thought that was really, really something I'd like to just observe children and investigate. It's what I've noticed myself. And so when I was out playing on the farm, this was a really cool that I just had to share with you. My friend has actually 4 children, and 3 of them were home, and one is just toddling around, just starting to walk, and then the girls are just beginning school age. And I was just so impressed. I have to show you this. I don't know if you can tell what it is. I've been trying to keep it soaked so I could show you. It's actually a dandelion, the leaves from a dandelion. And when I got there, one of the girls picked this and brought it over, and she said, I could take this and I could paint each leaf a different color and make a rainbow. And I was like, sure enough, you sure could. Then she turned it like this, and it didn't have the string on it at that point in time, so she just had it in her hand like this, and she had a dancer, and she started singing and dancing, and it was really cool. She went and climbed up on the tractor with it and was singing and dancing up there. And then she had an idea. She went and got the string that you see around it now, and she wrapped it around, and pretty soon then, with the long string, she could dance, and she thought, I need 2, so she made a second one. And then when they were dancing, it looked like marionettes. It was just the coolest thing. And then as we went on, this stayed with us the whole time. We had some imaginary play at their homestead, where we went and did some napping and some eating and folding of clothes, and even that was so cool because the plate was a part of bark that had come off a tree, and the bread was a pine cone. It was just so interesting to see how this one little thing could be so many different things. And it didn't end there, because as we were taking a break and having a snack, she decided that this would be cabbage from the garden, and had it on a tray and serving it, and told me I could take it home with me. So that was kind of cool. Another thing that this little dandelion had become. And then finally, it was really fun. I asked her if I could take this home with me just to share with you, because I thought it was so cool. And she said, yes, but wait a minute. And then she went and found this. It's kind of dripping everywhere, but you see, she pulled this long grass right out of the ground so that you could see the roots. And then she did this. She turned it this way, and then she did this. It was a man and a woman, and they were kissing. So I said, oh, can I take the man and the woman home? And she said, yes. So I just had to share that with you. And I hope maybe you'll explore with me this year and see what would happen if maybe we didn't put out quite so many materials at a time, and really thought about what we're putting out, and really looking if the materials are inviting and drawing the children into focus and concentration. So anyway, that was my little ditty I just wanted to share with you. See you later.